Okay, welcome back. So we are now at a new BTO, another one of our projects that we took over. First day, so usually first day we'll check for defects. Then the usual suspects are, we have a lot of scratches on the floor. A lot of scratches on the floor. The whole house is covered with scratches, I can see. Then usual suspects also, the scratches on the window frame, quite usual. Then the more serious one, we usually will mark out with more tape. There's a chip here. You can see here. There's a chip. Some workers maybe drop a hammer or something. All these are all scratches, but this one is chip. Okay. Then the more serious one, in this case, this time will be the toilet. This toilet, no problem at the moment. Okay. This master toilet has quite a lot of ponding issue. I'm going to use my feet to show you. You can see from my toe that there's ponding here. Ponding here, ponding here. You can see the water reflection. Then I go over to this side also, you see, ponding here. We have left the water for more than 15 minutes. It's still not flowing down. So obviously the worker did a mistake. The quite bad ponding here. So here we also have ponding in this area, you can see. This one less obvious, not so bad. So if we give it time, maybe this one will pass. This one less obvious. The more obvious one is near the toilet bowl. So, what to say? I a bit lost of words because every time see this thing, see until very sian already. Okay, the rest of the room, the usual suspects. Scratches on the floor, on the wall, scratches on the door. Then the floor got a little bit of paint marks here and there, not much. Little bit, not much. So flooring still okay. Okay, so 这样会背光这样比较好一点。So just now I say, okay, first thing to address some of the questions why recently no videos. Mainly is because we are really busy, plus I've been sick for quite a while. So being sick and packed with meeting plus so busy, so we don't take so many videos. Now I'm feeling slightly better, still got a little bit of cough. So the loss of words there and the ponding issue is that all towelers, when they are being trained, they know that they need to slope the water towards the floor trap. So it cannot be, it's not something special. It's not something that you should see in a completed tiling project. You should not see so many ponding. The water should naturally slope into the drain. So what if your contractor or yourself, you didn't check for ponding? What's going to happen? Probably you're going to start the renovation. You happily want to move in. You build your shower curb. You build all your carpentry. And then end up, you discover very late that there's ponding after you move in. Then how? Then of course they will still do for you. Then they will say, then I hack for you. But then the problem is that you already live in already. Then all this hacking will have a lot of dust and a lot of this so-called disturbance to your life. So the best is, my advice is, whenever you take a new house, you check all these things. You check for scratches, you check for ponding, you check for scratches on the window, whether your window glass is cracked, all these things you want to check. Because if you don't check, the one to regret is yourself next time. If you don't know what to check, then it's okay, you can engage outside third party. There are a lot of companies, or at least a few companies doing this kind of defects check. They will know what to check. But sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I've seen some defects check people being very not so professional. They never check as much as us. So when you see this kind of things is hard because you pay the money already, then they never check for you, then a bit pointless. So you want to go for reviews who are better, go for those that have good reviews. But you take it with a pinch of salt. Sometimes people say good, sometimes people say bad. So you decide for yourself. Okay, let's talk about their kitchen. Their kitchen is a little bit small, so let's go in and plan the kitchen. So this kitchen, there's no way you can do an open concept because you are being boxed in by the bomb shelter. This one is the bomb shelter wall. So you can't do anything here already. You can't hack this wall. You can't hack this wall. This one is structural already. You cannot hack already. So you're boxed in here. So then you come into the kitchen. So this one definitely it will become good for a closed concept kitchen because you cannot hack any of the walls. All walls are not hackable. I don't know whether there's such a word, but never mind. Cannot be hacked one. So usually sink at this area. Then you want to think about whether you want the stove to be here or you want the stove to be opposite. With that question solved, then you can plan where you want to put the fridge. Usually I will ask this kind of question. Do you want the stove to be on the same side or you want the stove to be on opposite side? Why is that important? Because sometimes if it's on the opposite side, you have to think about this way. It's no right, no wrong. Just that when you finish the food, you need to bring the food sometimes wet. Go over to the other side to cook, then you will drip all over the place. Some people don't like. They prefer cook, wash, prepare, cook all on the same area. So no right, no wrong. This is still within the working triangle. Then with that, then your fridge will be at this corner. So why I didn't put the fridge right at the doorway? Because then I can see the side of the fridge. So I don't want to see the side of the fridge. This one I'll use a tall cabinet. So the tall unit will be here, putting the oven, microwave in a tall unit. Beside the tall unit, here will be the fridge. So after that, then whatever balance, we will have the countertop to put your rice cooker, your water kettle, these things you can put here. So this is one layout, not the final layout. I mean, you can also plan another way. You can plan sink and stove on different sides. Sink, then preparation space, and then you don't have your stove here. You move your stove over there, then you start to have your fridge ready. Or you have your tall unit and fridge, whichever. So then fridge will have to switch here, stove at this area. Some people want the stove here to blow the exhaust as close as possible out. Nowadays, the new BTO, the window is different already because a lot of people complain about the louver window. Now they change to this kind of window. There's a catch here and you can release the catch. Cannot. 这是可以的。Wait here. Can release the catch and then this window can come out. But it also cannot come out too much because then you hit the person here already. So this kind of window, no right, no wrong. Because previously the louver, people hate it for having to clean a lot of panels. But this one big panel, also like a bit pointless. Because you open already, the wind also cannot come in. So then, if I were to design, how would I design? No right, no wrong. You can split into different units. 1, 2, 3. Then at least got more chances of vent. Because then I can open up to like this, or this way, this way, this way. Not all the ways. When I push a little bit, then come out so much. Because imagine this is your top hung, you stop here already. Then this one won't hit anyone. So if I split into 3 units, maybe it'll make more sense. Cleaning wise, I think it's as difficult to clean as your louver. So some people, they still prefer louver. Anyway, no matter what, whatever design, there are pros and cons. You design like this, people also complain. You design louver, people also complain. So there's no right, no wrong. Just that we want to make sure that end of the day, it fits your needs. For me, if I were the owner, I had the choice, I won't build like this. Then I know some of the customers, they are viewing or viewers, you will think that, okay, this window actually no need one. You're correct. Because why? If you have a top cabinet, partial of the window will be blocked. Because come out 300, partial of the window will be blocked. You actually don't really need this window. Even if you have, you can't really open. So it is true. It is true. Then there are also homeowners that hack this entire wall, hack the window, hack the door to make it more spacious. And then naturally you have a window here. Naturally you have a window here. No right, no wrong. It's just additional cost. Unless HDB allows you to opt out for all these things. Right now it's not something you can opt out. Okay, kitchen layout 讲完了 aircon piping. This kind of unit you have to check. Not every unit is the same one. Not every unit is the same. We are trying our best to keep the camera as stable as possible and move as slow as possible because we are not a professional filming company, so sometimes we neglect this. But thanks to our consumers, thanks to our viewers, viewers got comment, we learn from our mistakes. Okay, first thing for living room, usually we will install on the beam. On the beam, then we will need to measure this beam height and the door frame height to determine whether the aircon pipe can pass through or not. Okay, first thing, measure. This one 350, okay, 350, 35 cm. Measure this. 4 something, close to 4.5. About 10 cm difference. About 10 cm difference, meaning can pass through, meaning the pipe can cross from the beam. We're going to back up a bit, back up a bit. Okay, back up a bit. You can see here, the pipe can pass from under the beam, because it needs about 4 inches, until here, pass through. Continue. You can do outside, you can do inside, whichever you like, depending on you want to do easy maintenance, or you want to hide it away, or you want to do outside and then you box up, also can. Do inside the room, outside the room also can. If you do outside, then you punch through here. Punch through here, left side. Punch through here, continue. And then punch through here, install on top of the door. Then comes to the master. Punch through, punch through. Slowly turn. You must stand at 你要站那边，因为要 film 这边，对。We slowly turn so that you're not giddy. See, this is where the aircon pipes will come in from. So, and then here is my wardrobe. My wardrobe is around here. So from here to here, can the aircon be here? Very tight. So usually it cannot. If you really want, can. But I will say I want to move the aircon away. So this pipe, I will continue going to the outside, turn one round, come back here, and then install here for the aircon unit. Why? Why? Okay, now then we need to see my bed. Okay, this is the aircon. This is the aircon. Here, the bed is there. 你要站哪里呢？我站到这边。Wait, I find a good angle. This is the aircon, from right to left here. Okay, aircon. This is the bed area. I'm standing at the end of the bed area. Then one is the aircon. So the aircon will blow not to the bed, just beside the bed. Okay, why aircon don't blow directly to the bed? Reason because it will be very cold unless you don't mind every day like Genting Highlands. If you want everyday Genting Highlands, then you move until it blow directly to you. The bed is actually from here all the way to around here. Very big bed, king size one. King size, and then they got a frame also. So the frame make the bed very big. So such a big bed from here to here, very big. So if you want very cold, you need to move the aircon directly to the blow onto the bed area. If you don't want, then you move the aircon away and blow at this walkway area. Cabinet is here. Cabinet is here, L shape. L shape. If you have seen a lot of my BTO videos, you realize that this is a very common configuration of how to have the master. Sad to say, in the way that the buildings have been built in Singapore, the BTOs, this is the most possible way of you laying your wardrobes and your bed. Not much choices for you to change. You can change by building a walk-in. You can have a wardrobe here, and then walking space, then wardrobe here. But then you cannot have king size really. You'll need to sacrifice and become queen size, and then tuck the bed to about here. From here to here, queen size. Queen size, about my stretch, queen size, here. So can have walk-in wardrobe, but you cannot have king size. If you want king size and walk-in wardrobe, another way. Don't have a walking space there, or no more walking space here. Bed, king size bed all the way to the corner here. You have to get off the bed from the end of the bed or this side. Then you can have your walk-in wardrobe. Any more way to plan? No. Why? Because here we only have left 900. If I put a cabinet here, you left 300. Very hard to walk already. 300 is so small. So can't have the cabinet here. Different from resale, resale you can do a lot of things. Because resale, the house, or rather the room is bigger. Bigger by about like this, 400. But you can have cabinet in front already. So that's the sad fact of BTO, but I can't change how they structure the buildings unless the ministers see my video and then someday they listen, then they give you more space. Then they sell you a little bit more expensive. Hey, actually the price is not cheap, no, BTO. So if can, sometimes really pay a bit more, get more space, I think everyone would be happy. Because right now the space is not something that is conducive for large families. Sure, not enough space one. Where got enough space? Okay. Cannot say. How can say? This one privacy. Okay, somewhere in Singapore. Somewhere in Singapore, cannot say. You see, got no CCS means nothing. Okay, cannot say. Must keep privacy. If you all guess really, sometimes people, I see in the comments, sometimes you all guess correctly really, but I also cannot say, right? Cannot say. Sorry, I cannot say. It's privacy. Plus also, really, it makes it no point to pinpoint down to the project. End of the day, people will be angry. We already are too famous for our own good already. We are already targeted by a lot of people. So best that we keep whatever we can keep private, so that nobody gets so-called hurt by us. Because the main cons, they are also looking at our videos. Sometimes people are angry at what we say, like bonding and all these things. Got some projects previously got a lot of issues. You already guessed correctly where those projects are. Some of my customers very sharp eye one, they see, they know this one must be this tag, must be this tag. Or they can guess one because they see from outside, they can guess. Cannot tell you. Okay, so anyway, what else I can share aircon design. Okay, for the master, other than complaining about the master, 来我们转这边看。A bit of west sun coming in and close the window first. Then, okay, usually for master, what to lay out for the toilet, you can have full stretch of mirror cabinet with some open shelf one. So so many mirrors, bigger mirrors will also make the space larger for your master. And then this master is quite nice size, so I will also recommend, if you want, you can build your wet and dry. What does it mean wet and dry? Wet and dry means you have a glass and then glass door, all the way contain all the water inside the wet and dry area. That means when your shower, inside is wet, outside is dry. So it can be done because the shower is very big. The problem is the common, a bit dark. We go over and take a look. Okay, common toilet. The most problematic one is you need to see where is your floor trap. your floor trap right now is quite good because it's quite far away. We have cases where the floor trap is in the wrong position, they put it here. Or if they put it here, then my shower will be very small. Why? Because this floor trap belong to the dry area. Dry area. Then this floor trap, slow motion, this floor trap belongs to the wet area. 我们 zoom out 一点点给他们看。So the wet and dry has two floor trap. This is wet, this is dry. So dry has to be outside of the curb that we built. So is this small? Little bit small, yes. But this is quite big already compared to the smallest that we have. So it will look like this, your shower enclosure. Something like this. This is how small it will be. But it's not very small, about 1 meter by 1 meter by 800. 800 is quite comfortable to move your arm, but 1 meter even better. Here got 1 meter. If the floor trap for the dry area is not here, it's further in, then you are stuck already. Got some cases is like that. Cannot mention the project also, but same thing. Got some cases is like that. The floor trap is not here one. The floor trap is here. Then you got problem already because it makes your shower enclosure very small. Then people will be thinking, then why can't I hide this floor trap? I just enclose this floor trap. Cannot, because you enclose the floor trap, you're outside. If you're washing the toilet, the water cannot flow back here. This floor trap must be outside outside of your curb. This floor trap inside of your curb, no problem. That's logic. OK, 大概是这样。还有什么？这个房间，can this kind of bedroom, you got a few options only. First thing, number one is always what size bed you want. The bigger the bed you want, you have to probably think about pushing the bed all the way to the end. Then you can have space for, let's say it's queen size until here already, or queen size here. Then you have space for your study. Then after that, sliding wardrobe. Study until here, sliding wardrobe here. So this one way, you can sit here, very comfortable. Or you want to turn, also can. You turn, you can have a longer table. Turn, your table is here. Table here, sit here. Also possible. Two ways of laying the room. Or rather space planning for the room. Some houses is smaller, that makes it even tighter to plan the space. This house, the size is still okay. Can have study, can have wardrobe, but wardrobe has to be sliding. And then a platform bed or a queen size bed tucked away onto the wall. Okay. But one thing a homeowner also got mentioned is that he realized that all these walls are partitioned. Can hear the sound. All these are partitioned. No more structure wall. This house got no structure wall. So next time, not this house got no structure wall. This house structure wall is all on the external wall. Okay? But say wrongly later gonna shoot. Cannot. External wall got structure. Internal wall all partition. All partition. All partition. This one all partition wall. This one also partition wall. All partition. So if it's all partition wall, how do you hang a TV? Two options. One option, you reinforce the partition wall. Cut open the partition wall, find the metal stud, and then add wood inside, then you seal back the partition wall. That is the cheaper method. But the finishing sometimes not as beautiful. Okay, the other method, the more beautiful method will be build a structure, build a feature wall. Then you tie your TV onto the feature wall. Then that's two ways of mounting the TV. Or you don't want to wall mount the TV, just put the TV on the TV console. Also can. Also possible. But nowadays I realize a lot of homeowners, they buy a lot of big TVs. Big TV, I suggest you wall mount. Unless you don't have young children, then no worries. Because the big TV actually quite big size. Okay, so we come to the end of the video. If you want to engage with us, you want us to be your renovation contractor, 给他们一点 view 这样。 OK， 可以，不给你们看外面，等下看外面你们会猜到是哪里。Don't let you all see the outside, okay? If not, later you will see, you guess where it is. Because you see from the color of the block, you are able to guess the vicinity of the buildings one. At least for contractors, we know, straight away we see, oh, this color look like, Tengah color. This color look like where color, then we know already. Okay. Anyway, we are the actual people that's doing the job. We are different from the IDs. So the only way to engage with us is to WhatsApp to our number at 9007-3368. WhatsApp to us at 9007-3368. Then thereafter, our admin will handle your case, ask you for your floor plan, when you're getting your keys. We follow up with you. We ask you to come to our sales event where you can meet us and our team. I know a lot of homeowners want to meet me, but please realize there's only one risk in Singapore. So you want to come and see me, you have to come to the sales event. So after that, we will take care of your case. And then if your case is very far away, like more than 1 year away, then we'll advise you come in later on. If yours is about 1 year away, you can start engaging us already. Okay, so once again, our WhatsApp number to RSVP for our sales event, 9007-3368. 9007-3368. I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.